Yo, shout out to King Cynicalise. I hope I said it right. I just watched your video when feminism becomes the breadwinner, and it's a little short story from ABC News. The same people that brought us the infamous special, right, with those black women. You know, and for me, first of all, I've posted a link to the vid so you guys can watch the vid. And really, you just have to watch, for me, the first minute and 37 seconds, because I stopped, you know, once I heard her talk about how much respect she's lost for her husband. And this video just has so many different levels. First of all, what kills me is the whole idea of you working for somebody else but thinking you have some sort of power when you can still be hired or fired. Dude got fired. She kept her job. It's not as if she has her own business, so she's working for herself. They didn't fire her for whatever reason. I don't know if they work for the same company, but he got fired. It is what it is. It's an economy. Okay? It is what it is. People get hired, people get fired. It's just based off of your industry. It's based off of your employer. Okay? But for her to turn around and talk about, you know, I view him as less of a man. I forgot what she said. Something about his manhood. I'm like, are you serious? Like, really, he lost his job. And the sad thing is, you're in the same professional world. People get hired, people get fired, people get laid off, right? You know, for her not to even have that understanding, like, what's really good, okay? And what also pisses me off is the dude could have been sitting at home depressed. How many men will be on some like, man, I can't find work, what the hell is going on? I can't even, you know, honestly say that I probably wouldn't be on some, man, I'm just watching TV all day. This is BS. I'm supposed to be working, blah, 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 blah. Dude is sitting there cooking, folding clothes, taking care of his daughter, which is cool. You know, that's a team player. That's not what he wants to be doing, but it needs to be done. Okay? And it's not even like there's jobs going out everywhere. It's a recession. Okay? I know my school district alone, principals making six figures are getting fired. So you know how many people are unemployed who have big salaries or who were getting big salaries? It's a horrible recession. The problem is the media doesn't really want to tell you how bad it is. There's no work. Right? She kept her job as if, her will made her keep her job. Right? When it simply comes down to, who are we going to keep and who are we going to fire? It is what it is. That's what really, pisses me off, but it's supposed to be about family love, right? Once again, points for marriage, right? All the women and people who want to hold on to marriage the way it is now, big point, right? Really gets annoying, man. Seeing stuff like that sometimes is kind of like, this is the shit I'm talking about. Everything is all good, right? As long as the man is on point. Women, it's funny because if it was her losing her job, nothing would happen. I love it. I love it how if a woman's on point or if she's going through a rough period of time, it's supposed to be all love. Things are supposed to be cool. But the second it's a man who hits a rough point, what happens? And this is what annoys me. Really, this is what annoys me. That's what I said before. Like, how can you trust somebody who wasn't there? Like, I don't know their situation, but it's just the makings of the whole, I'm going to, try to, date and marry you because you're established and you're already successful. Okay? So I really don't have any bearings in terms of how you got to where you are. I don't have a vested interest. So if something bad happens to you, I'm going to be upset. Right? There is no teamwork. I just want to reap the benefits that, you've already sown. Right? Really annoys me. But the second part that really gets me is, first of all, do you notice that woman's race? Now, I think she's black. Some may claim she's something else, but that looks like a black woman to me. But regardless, she's a woman of color. Okay? On the blacker side. I'm sure if somebody's watching it out there, oh, she's black. I only say maybe because I've seen some Indian women that kind of look like her. You know, I've seen some Indian girls that could pass for black. Seen it a couple of times. But anyways, she looks black to me. Now, do you think that race didn't matter when they wanted to make this little clip? Right? Do you think that they really wanted to show a white woman undermining a white man, even though he's trying to make things work? You know, he lost his job, hardworking dude, but he's trying to do right by his family. Do you really think they want to connect that to a white girl or a white woman? Do you really think so? No. But they didn't have any problems in putting up there a woman of color. Why? Because that's just what they do. Once again, oh yeah, we have your back. Right? Oh, yeah, you know, we're going to do a special talking about how maybe you guys need to expand your dating options. But then we're going to put on a special, you know, showing a black woman who's supposed to be, you know, caring and understanding and all these things, you know, that are positive. But, you know, we're going to show you pretty much saying that you don't see your husband as a man because he got fired from his job, just like everybody else. See what they're doing? You know, and the women probably won't see that, right? You know, like I said, you think somebody really has your back, but they really don't, right? It's like, yeah, we cheer for you. Then the second you turn your back, you know, they're kicking your name, you know, across the street. And I'm like, oh, like all this shit about, oh, you know, we're so caring, we're so this, that, and third, and look what's going on. And all people who should understand more than the black woman. That's what kills me. Out of all the people who, any group of women should understand about the whole issues of employment in terms of, you know, being hired and fired, you would think it would be a white woman, or excuse me, a black woman, right? It doesn't even fit. If anything, it should be some, you know, spoiled, materialistic white woman talking about how, oh, she sees her husband as less of a man because he can't provide for her. But the whole stick by your side, strong black woman, you know, we've carried black men through slavery. Where is all that now? Where is it? Where is it? Like I said before, you think it's a coincidence that it just happens to be a white man and a black woman? How often do you even see that on TV like that? How often? You know, why throw it in there? See, and that's the power of the media. You know, they're not going to necessarily talk about it, but they're going to put it in there as that extra dynamic. Right? If I was really doing this special and I really wanted to focus on what's going on, I'm not going to put, you know, a interracial marriage on there because I don't want people to be sidetracked. People said, oh, she's black, right? And, you know, obviously their minds probably ran somewhere else. But they did it. Once again, protecting their own image. They don't want that. Do you really think that they want to put up there, you know, a white girl who was putting down her husband on national TV because he got fired from his job? And just look at the dude. Did the dude look like some bum? The dude looked pretty qualified. You know, he got the little pseudo nerd thing going on, you know, taking care of his daughter, this, that, and the third. I'm like, yo, like, for reals? You think that they're going to do that to white women? Do you think they're going to put down the white marriage like that? No. But they had no problem in just, you know, trashing, you know, in my eyes, that couple. How embarrassing. Dude's at home running the household, taking care of his kids, and that shit comes on? Like, hell no. Hell no. So, you know, let me stop it right there. Y'all definitely have to see it. Once again, you know, shout out to King Senecalese for putting this up there. Please go watch it. And, you know, let me know how you feel. One.